that's not even English.
Let's go, baby.
No, into here.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
No, you gotta say it clear, otherwise you won't be able to hear it.
Let's go, baby.
So what are we playing for?
What do you want to play for?
$50.
$50? Wow, that's steep, man. You're rolling large these days, eh?
Yes or no?
20
$25?
bucks.
$20?
$20.
Okay.
Alright, well, you're on the board, 15, 17.
Oh no.
That's alright.
How many games do you think we'll play in 2025?
We should actually count.
Well, we'll see it on the board.
I guess so.
So minus like one, maybe like,
if you want to start a new one,
no, not even.
I guess we'll know.
Like call it however many are in there, like basically by the end. Minus like 10.
Okay. So, overtime rules, we already went over overtime rules. If you go first, you gotta finish. There's no redemption.
Yeah. So if we play 100 games,
100 games, let's say we play 100 games. How many games?
well, it's like I could make $2,000.
You could make $2,000.
What 100 feels like it would actually be maybe more.
I think it would be made way
Because
more.
you could play 5 games, like maybe, I don't know.
Well,
we'll see.
there is sometimes we'll play like a couple games a night. If we have poker night and we get knocked out. Well, we gotta play poker again.
Probably not before our.
Yeah, probably after Christmas, not the Christmas party, Showtime party.
Fuck.
That's close, man.
Nothing's in there. It's not a good start.
That's alright, you always come back.
Now all I see on my Instagram
Is darts?
dart stuff.
Man, those guys go crazy, man. I think it's over. I wonder who won. Because they usually have it around Christmas time, it's like the World Championship. You gotta change the algorithm. I think that's 18. 19. How was the workout today?
Hard.
Yeah.
That'll be the first one. So I'll tell you what to do tomorrow. Right?
So tomorrow we start a first one?
Well, today was whatever you did today was the first one.
Yeah, so today I did like just the back workout. But it's like you started with the you started with like the high bar style workout.
Yeah, the first 10 days will be that.
So okay. 18, 20. So we'll do 10 days then. 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. 10
Yeah, I
days.
have it all written over there.
Oh, you actually started the workout, like writing workouts?
Like I'll do it on here. Days.
60 days? Oh shit, okay, you marked it out. Nice.
Not it. 17, yeah.
Looks like we're gonna go down to like the bull. Because we're pretty much even right now.
You
Oh,
might need to use a different
it-
one. It's broke.
It broke?
It's not, it might already be. What was that, 17?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was hard.
Yeah, because I did it, when did I do it? 2 days ago?
I just haven't worked out that hard in a while.
I know. That's how I feel like. I weighed myself today. I was at 270. And before Christmas break, hit a number you're comfortable with.
Over 18.
And before the break, I was 260, so I gained pretty much like 10 pounds.
I tried to eat like a lot, like
I mean, I didn't care.
I didn't gain any weight, but I tried to because I'm like now low 220s.
You're low 220s?
I think that's it.
Is that 20 and 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of arts do they play? They play like points. Like it's not what we're playing, right?
So, no, they're playing, I think, they started like, I'm gonna butcher this, double 20, double 19. I think they play a rundown of,
Oh fuck.
whoever scores, I think, 330, or is it 550, I'm not sure. Those are random numbers, but it's like a high number like that.
But like I don't like. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of score to it. Like what's with like it's
So
literally
it's like
triple
you want to
20
hit triple 20.
to get 60. 120.
Yeah, so it's like 180 is like your high score. That's what you want to keep on getting, and then
so
the
triple 20s.
so all triple 20s,
then a
triple
bullseye?
19s, and then I don't know what it is the finish.
How many points is the bullseye?
Bullseye is 50, I think,
So you get
and
150.
50. Yeah, so the highest score is triple 20s,
Oh.
right?
So then why do people go like?
So
triple,
bullseye is only 50, not triple 50.
Well, why do people go like double 220s and then they go to like?
I don't know. I think because it's
16,
like
triple
even
16 or
because it's
something.
even numbers or like uneven numbers.
Oh.
We'll have to look it up.
Oh, God.
Triple 8. Close.
Yeah, Jose is not coming.
See, this is bad. Sorry.
Okay, 16.
Here's 15. Ah!
Alright, let me end this here.
You're ahead of me, aren't you? You are. Wow, 15 is close.
Oh.
You going to win, eh? For the first good start to a year, huh?
No, this is what always happens. It's been happening less and less where I just...
You've definitely become so much better. Triple 16, that's nice.
19.
19, oh no. Oh.
Okay, this is the 16 I need. Not even close. Ooh.
Closer.
Ooh.
There it is, 16.
That like got it jumped from the other one.
Ah, weak. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, I gotta start moving here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I deserve to lose. By not even getting a point?
Here we go.
That's embarrassing. On camera.
Oh. Oh. Fuck. This is where it falls apart for me.
I don't know. I don't know. I gotta make points. Alright, 16. Yeah. What do we got? 17. Let's try 17 again. 3. Let's go 17 again. Yes. Yeah. I mean, we got the camera rolling, so I can't cheat. Not that I cheat. I want to clarify that. Oh no. Is that in?
I think so. Is it?
Yes, it is. You're taking the lead. All right.
Okay, come on. Middle. No, fuck. Oh.
Okay. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
You died a long time ago when I killed you.
I know.
You.
I know.
What do you need? 15?
15. I'm gonna go for bull. Ah.
Oh.
Okay, 15. Ooh. Okay. Waste. This is it. This is it.
This is
This
it.
is it.
Okay. I think I figured the trick out.
Oh. What's the trick? What's the trick? I figured out the trick.
I was standing here, so it was like I was aiming.
Oh, I
so,
see. Oh, so you want to be like...
No, the other way, because I was thrown to the right. 'Cause I think
Ah.
from over here, you're straight is like.
Oh. Ah.
Oh man. So stand over here a little, and then this should be right in the center.
I see what you're saying. Oh my goodness. You're right. Fuck. Oh.
Come on. Oh!
You got it. All right. This is it for me.
That was clutch.
Ooh.
I think I got 20, so I get to go again, technically. I'm just kidding, I don't technically think that.
All right.
Okay.
Oh! Oh my goodness.
You
I
can't.
need bread.
You need
I
bread.
need bread. Good game.
Add it to my tab.
Add it to your tab.
Third time ever.
I lose.
It's still kind of silly that this is still only my third time.
That's
you,
okay.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4,
But
5,
look-
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 2 years worth of dart playing.
That will come from my redemption.
Okay, let's see if I can do this.
He beats me. 2025. I guess I'll jump over on the other side then.
Yeah, both of them
Okay. Anyways, Ian just beat me in darts. I have to confess,
Easily.
easily. I was, I think, a little bit camera shy because we're playing on camera for the first time ever. And
Celebratory.
so I have to admit, you know, he beat me fair and square. Maybe I wasn't as good in darts as I thought I would be.
What do I cut this with?
You want to do the spade? What is it? The
triangle one? I think these are the best for the triangle.
Yeah,
is
I
it?
have nothing else more to say but to get redemption. So far is January 1st, 2025, and he's beaten me. I haven't beaten him this year yet.
I'm undefeated.
Undefeated in 2025. And he's very happy right now. But that's okay. Sometimes you gotta let him win, right? That's how it goes.
I'm curious if we'll hear this.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll find out. Don't
Hold
say
on.
anything.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But I think we'll still be able to overpower the sound of that. That's a clean cut.
I think that's big enough. Try it. You can always just cut it off.
You have a lighter? Gotta get a torch.
I know. I need to get one for home too for the fires. I think there's one on the floor right there.
You got one?
Yeah, that's big enough.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so how many? I'm gonna write some of this. How many podcasts should we do in 25?
A 2025 podcast. If we can manage one a week, 52.
Because I think on days there'll be more. On some weeks there'll be more than one. Like, not even more than one, but like you could always do it. Like one on the weekend.
Right.
20,
I mean,
25.
it all depends
Let's just say 50.
if people are available too, because sometimes people would be available. Usually we do them, Wednesdays?
Yeah.
And if someone's available Wednesday and someone else comes up on like a Friday, Saturday, or whatever, any day of the week, we'll just do...
I almost want to... I wonder how many... Let's see if I can see it on here. How many total views are so far and what at the end of 2025?
Yeah. I mean, we can look at the statistics, absolutely. Another thing that we can do is also, it's like... Yeah, I mean, it'll show you. YouTube and Spotify will show you.
Not even for view. Like, who cares about views? Subscribers.
That's a big one. Today, I think we have 62 or 63 so far.
63.
63, yeah. So it's okay. No
But like,
problem.
what would be a... It's hard to say. It's weird too because it's not... I think it comes down to like trying to get more, like, we don't really try at all to like directly get subscribers.
Right, so you got to tell people who's ever watching, even if you're not watching and you want to support it, just go subscribe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, would 1,000 be crazy?
1,000 in 1 year, that I think that's doable. I think we can find 1,000 people who will like subscribe.
So that'd be like, yeah, 83 a month. That seems like a lot. Probably just based on because how it is now.
We'll talk to some people. We'll hand out flyers. We'll go door knocking, door to door, and be like, "Hey guys, just you want to support local, subscribe."
I heard another question. If you saw Bigfoot in the woods,
What would I do?
Would you kill it or let him not?
So I have the opportunity to kill him. It's not going to be like in danger or anything.
What?
Like I'm not going to be.
You're not
going
to be, but like
right.
if you kill it, there'll be no more Bigfoot.
But do we know that there's only one Bigfoot?
I don't know. That's probably part of the...
All right, so if there's only one Bigfoot that's out there, I would not kill it. I'd let it live. If there's multiple Bigfoots out there...
Multiple, like what? Like 100 would have to be my number for it to be enough. Like what if there's only 3 of them? You're going to kill one of them?
If there's only 3 of them, well, I mean... if one's a female, one's a male, they have to reproduce.
You don't have time to figure this out.
I don't have time to figure it out.
Or you're just going to let it go
3
and
of them,
hopefully people believe you that you saw it.
Yes. I wouldn't kill it. But then killing it is like, would solve a lot of conspiracy theories, obviously. Is he out there? Is he not out there?
But you'd get in more shit for killing it than not killing it, obviously.
Would I though?
Yeah.
There'll be people hating me for it.
Yeah.
But then there'll be people be like fired up about it.
Who would be fired up about it?
Some yahoos out there who are like preaching about Bigfoot for like years and years and years, and then they're gonna come out their woodwork and be like, I told you.
And then 90% of the population, you can't go to the grocery store because you'll get eggs thrown at you.
I'll send Vera to go grocery shopping. Speaking of grocery shopping, do you go grocery shopping or does Jay go?
I get my stuff and then she gets
Oh, okay.
hers, like house, and we both go.
Yeah, same. We both. Sometimes if I can't go, whatever, I'll just send Vera.
I don't go that much though, because I have that beef. I keep using this one. I have the beef, And then all my shit for during the day, I just keep here. I buy the rice packs, and then I'll cook beef.
Yeah. See, I already
But I don't
know.
eat that much. Like,
I already know what I want, so it's like we usually go on like Sundays or like Saturdays, and we'll just get my shit, and I'll just like prep. She'll prep hers, and I'll prep mine, and then that's it.
yeah, I'm simple. And then fruit, I usually just go over to, like, Valley Mart and Wortley.
Oh yeah. I
And
guess
it's
you're
not
so
like-
close, so you
But just in the middle, because all I need is like, and then I'll get
because you
stuff
don't really
at the
need to
grocery
buy
store.
it because you can literally go over there and get it every time fresh.
Well, the rice is the bags. It's
Mm.
and then I cook my beef every like third day in the morning while tea gets right. Like when I'm. So then I bring like 2 or 3 days worth of beef here.
I usually make 3 or 4 days in advance, and I'm good. And then I'll boil my eggs every second like day. I'll have two boiled egg, like 2 batches of boiled eggs for 2 days. Keep them fresh.
Yeah, no boiled eggs.
I'll rearrange my diet. I gotta eat a little bit more vegetables this year. That's one of my resolutions.
Like what?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm picky when it comes to vegetables. I'll just start making peppers and broccoli,
Yeah, peppers and like onions and shit like that.
onions, mushrooms, shit like
Yeah.
that.
But that takes a long its time. That's like this shit. Not really, I guess.
No, because once again, I just have to make batches and then figure out how long they last to still be good.
Yeah, and veggies you could last, and you don't even have to cook them really.
No. So what I've been doing is I just go to Costco and buy like a whole bunch of peppers. I'll buy a whole bunch of onions. I'll cut them into pieces, put them in Ziploc bags, put them in freezers.
Yeah.
And then just take them out and then cook them, and that's it. That's that. But anyways, we're in 2025 right now, and you see the crazy shit that already happened.
What?
We got a guy running through people with a truck in New Orleans.
I did see that.
We got a Cybertruck blowing up in front of one of Trump's hotels in Vegas.
Like,
You seen that?
no.
Buddy, there's
Like like it blew up by accident or someone
no,
blew
I
it
think
up?
somebody blew it up, and apparently it had like a whole bunch of fireworks in it, and they parked it in front of his in front of one of his hotels, I believe, in I think it was Vegas, and it literally blew up, and I saw footage of it blowing up. It was insane.
Like at midnight or like this morning?
No, I don't know. It must have within the last 24 hours. Whether it happened like yesterday before midnight or like after. There. There's actually footage blowing. Watch, this is what you see,
Oh,
watch.
crazy.
And there's fireworks that came out of there, so. Now, obviously, TMZ is calling it
Crazy.
like a terrorist attack. But the New Orleans one is wild.
Yeah,
that
I
was
saw
wild.
That. That's crazy.
And then, like, could you imagine? Put yourself into that position.
No.
Would you register it? Would you freeze?
I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully I wouldn't freeze. I don't think so, but it would be crazy. You wouldn't realize you wouldn't like probably.
And then it's like,
understand
how
what's
do you know
happening.
that if it's coming, right? And apparently, it was like one of those electric vehicle trucks. And then you don't hear the engine going. "Rrrr." You're just hearing, "Rrrr," and people are just getting plowed. And prior to that, in Germany, there was a guy who went through like a Christmas market.
I think I saw that too, like a week or so ago.
Wild. So then let's backtrack a little bit. So now you have the government taking away from people like guns. And they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, guns are dangerous. We can't have guns out there. So what are you going to do now? People are starting driving vehicles into like people,
Yeah.
into crowds.
And you
So
can't
what are you
anything.
going to do?
Didn't
Start
that
taking
guy kill? Like the cops killed.
So the cops
Okay.
killed the guy who drove the people, like, so from yesterday. The one in Germany, they actually caught the guy.
Oh really?
Yeah, they got him alive. And then I don't know what happened with the dude Some say that he had like explosives, IEDs or whatever in the vehicle as well. I don't know how true that is though.
That's crazy. My mom's just told me that the colleges. Actually, I wonder if that. Let's look that up.
The college, there's a bowl game that was supposed to play today in New Orleans, and it
Oh,
got
no.
canceled.
Ontario colleges. I don't know if it's just St. Clair, but it's a strike.
What are they striking now
I
for?
don't
They
know.
want more wages, more money.
So we're in the last day, yeah, and they didn't do it. Is this how I go? As of January 4th, their legal strike position have negotiations scheduled 6 and 7. We give 5 days notice. Okay, so obviously that's all colleges, though.
Is it all colleges?
Yeah, well, it hasn't said anything about a certain specific college, so I don't even know if that's.
Are the colleges all like under union? Like the teachers are all in one union?
Be. Whatever that OPS.
OPSEU.
Ontario post-secondary education something maybe. Can't lie people out. Anyways,
Ontario
yeah,
professors.
so the
something.
colleges might be going on strike.
And nobody knows why though.
Well, I'm sure I'm sure people do know why.
Money.
But that would be crazy. Oh, I mean,
It doesn't affect us,
not really.
but it
Whether
affects
they
the
make any
students.
progress during.
It must be shitty being a student these days, man. Holy shit. Always dealing with shit like that.
Yeah, but ultimately, you think most like I know the responsible answer is not to want it, but like how many students do you think want it?
Well, think about it. If I was a college kid and these teachers are striking, or like professors, initially it might be like, oh, sick, we don't have to do shit, right? But eventually you still have to get your degree. You know what I mean? It's like, so now let's say they're striking for 2 months, right? So you start your semester, let's say in February, March. So that means they're probably not gonna cut the classes short, so they'll probably end up going into the summer break.
I guess, yeah.
So there are some kids out there who probably are like relying on summer break so that they can work over summer to get some money in order to pay some of this tuition.
Yeah.
Because tuition these days, I assume, would be like super expensive than it was 10 years ago.
Did you see that what's his name was going to Kevin O'Leary? Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
Really? You don't know who that is in general?
If I see his picture, maybe.
Mar-a-Lago. He's this guy. The Dragon's Den guy.
Yeah. So that guy
Headed to Mar-a-Lago to talk to Trump about merging U.S. and Canada.
That's wild.
Weren't we just
Do you
talking
think
about
how
that?
serious? Do you think they're actually serious about that?
Well, I don't know. It's like I talked to Paul.
Paul, I heard you guys talking about it the other.
Because it's like it's not like, and I might be completely wrong, so I don't know what the hell that like. But the conversation that we had is like how like I think it's the type of thing where it's like, you know how like in Europe at one point they all just became the euro.
Yes.
And they're still their individual countries, but they could still like travel from place to place pretty easily.
Open borders.
Even just like moving is a lot easier than like what we would have to do, or vice versa going there.
Yeah.
So it'd be more of that versus like becoming one big unit,
right.
like us being a 50 state or whatever.
Canada still would be its own country. They would combine the US dollar with the Canadian dollar and make one currency and call it, I don't know.
They had a name for it, I think. It was like, I don't know.
So North American dollar.
Yeah, basically.
Something like that. And then that begs the question is like, obviously in the EU would
Yeah,
be like
to the European
open-
Union.
yeah, so it will be open borders. Once you enter the EU, you can pretty much move from country to country without any problems. The borders are open. There's no borders. You literally drive.
And
you can drive
taxes and shit. Like,
right. So taxes and trade, I think that would be a big one because I don't think there will be any tariffs that would be
Yeah.
paid or anything like that. Would it be possible? I believe so. Definitely would be possible.
I mean, it happened with however many countries.
But think about exactly. So think
So
about how
this
many
is just
countries
two.
are in the EU,
Yeah.
and there is still countries that are they're constantly applying
Yeah, yeah,
and want to
yeah.
be part of the EU. Especially for the countries that are like not as sophisticated. So, but then at the end of the day, you still got to pull your weight. So, there's been cases in Europe. I'm butchering this again, maybe, but for example, Greece is getting destroyed. Their economy is shitty, so somebody's gonna have to bail them out. So the
like
EU has to bail them
euro's
out.
too expensive for them or something.
I don't know how that works, but it's like they're not. I want to say hypothetically, maybe they're not contributing to the European Union as much as they should be contributing. So either there is a lack of unemployment, so they're like no employment is there. They have nothing to offer, no resources to offer. Whereas in Canada, for example, you got a whole bunch of resources to offer. You could have lumber, you could have water,
Yeah. I
Oil.
mean, I'm sure.
but they figure it out somehow.
Yeah.
But if the country is going to shits, right, it's like you're gonna have to bail them out. Whereas in the
Yeah.
European Union bailed countries out before. So
That would
could
be.
it could it happen? Absolutely, it could happen. And this guy, I mean, this Kevin O'Leary, I mean, he's a big time dude, and he wants to build like one of big what was he building in Edmonton or Alberta somewhere?
Talk
was
about
gonna-
much, and then what would Quebec do? Would be like, no.
See, that's
we're
another
staying
thing,
here
right?
by
So it's
ourselves.
like, what are you gonna do, right? So it's like, the federal government has to like come to an approval or like come to an agreement, and then you have to go individual provinces and then territories.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
But there's more and more talk about this, which is like at the beginning is like, yeah, this is stupid or whatever. But I mean, damn, these guys are like, okay, they're talking more and more about it. How realistic can it get? Will Mexico be part of that, or would just be like Canada and US?
I would assume just Canada and the U.S. Right.
And then what laws are going to be applicable? What are the law system like? How is the law system going to work? So what's going to happen with all these borders? So now if there is
Yeah,
drug
true.
trafficking happening from the Canada to US,
but like,
these are
how
gonna
does
be
that go? And
in Europe?
yeah,
I don't.
like
that's a
every
good question.
country
So you-
still would have their rules.
there would be
There's
rules, but I
different
think there
laws.
will be more. I think there's going to be a lot more law enforcement, and I think what's going to happen is a lot more. For example, truckers. I think there's going to be a way more weigh station that they have, because sometimes you'll see weigh stations every now and then flashing light. All the trucks have to be pulled over and checked, right? So just by weight, I don't think they're actually checking what's inside the actual,
Yeah, not on that thing. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I don't.
So
think there's
somehow
X-rays and shit.
they'd have to improve that. I think somehow they'd have to like
Okay. My mom reused the 2022 balloons and
flipped upside down. That's hilarious.
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, so or they'd have to be, like I said, I think there's just gonna have to be way more law enforcement. Just to drive even randomly and like pull over trucks and see what's happening, because I think that's what they're doing in Europe. I think randomly you're in a country
Yeah.
and they're gonna pull you
You can just
over
get checked.
and check.
Because you'd still have to know, like, all the laws would be different. Like, if you're allowed, say, guns in one, not in the other, you just know not to, like, if you get caught over there with that, you're fucked.
Right. And that's how it is in the States. Whereas in like a guy
Yeah,
who's in Texas, he can't
yeah,
start
yeah.
carrying a gun and go to New York and have a carry
Yeah.
unless he's like a cop or whatever. So I think it will be, yeah, that's what it pretty much would come down to. I think there would be a lot more law enforcement, and not just like catching a person and letting them out on bail, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's gonna have to be stricter. If you can't make it strict, people are just gonna keep on doing it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 2020. Crazy. 25 years ago?
25 years ago, that's
fucked.
wild. And if you think about it, like, just think to yourself, it's like that doesn't seem too far. Like,
Well, you would have been what, 25?
No.
No shit.
What would I be?
25. You're 50 now, so 25 years
Yeah,
ago.
sure. 13. 13, 14?
Yeah.
14. I remember The Matrix coming out. Watching The Matrix in 99.9.
I started watching.
The Jackal?
Yeah.
Do you like
It's
it?
pretty sick.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's intense. It's like...
I watched. I was.
How many
I was
episodes?
going to be in bed at 10 o'clock last night, and I like made it up till maybe 2 full.
Because it like the episode ends and you're like, man, I gotta
it's
watch the
good.
next episode.
I like it.
I hope it's not like a one and done. I hope they do more of it, and it's got like almost like a James Bond vibe to it. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah.
They got like MI5, MI6, or whatever, and it's all like Europe based.
Yeah. Yeah, I started watching that. What else did I watch on since? So we should do like, we'll make a point. Well, it'll be natural anyways, but we'll do about the 60 days each Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay, well, actually, this would give me something to do right now. I don't know how much I want to. Let's try it for this one. I'll go. Hold on. Actually, we can it out every. Okay, so tomorrow we'll work out.
Tomorrow we're working out. Do you want to work out together? What's your schedule like tomorrow? Are you back to your normal schedule?
No.
Because Tatum is still off school, right?
No, tomorrow I don't know when I'll work out.
Okay. Well, I want to get my workout done in the morning if I already can. Oh, I give you another one though. I'm doing a fast starting tonight.
Like starting already?
Well, no,
After that?
after this.
Okay, that doesn't matter. Well, actually, it does matter.
It doesn't matter for me. I mean, it doesn't matter for me. I know.
We'll just switch these. I'm just trying to get days. So, like, for the first, so Thursday, we'll do another full body.
Okay, so full body Thursday. That will be tomorrow.
Friday, we'll do lower body or Friday off. No,
No, we can still work out Friday.
we'll do lower body. Saturday,
Upper body. And then Sunday we'll take a rest.
okay.
Or how about this? You can do it Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, whatever.
And then when we say rest, I'd still come in and I'll do like a cardio session.
Well, I'm gonna do like a full pick something to do so pick if you want to run, probably, right?
I think I will run.
So do like a 5K or whatever, and pick and get a time and like average heart rate for it.
Okay.
And then I'm doing it on the bike. I'm gonna do like FTP test on the bike.
So this is like a full-on test. This
Well,
is I actually want to.
We'll just like, especially for this, like I want to see what if my just for shit's sake, if my FTP
Progression. Okay,
progression
I
on
see.
the
So let's
bike.
say if I run the 5K in like 28 minutes, by the end of
see if it's better
If
or
it's-
like it's 28 minutes, but your heart rate's way lower.
way
or
lower.
something.
Okay, all right.
So do a run, and then we'll remeasure at the end.
We'll remeasure. Okay.
And then Sunday, so Monday, that's back to everything. So probably
Monday-
a full body again.
Monday, let's do a full body. Because that's a nice little start.
And then lower body.
And then we'll just keep on full body, lower body, upper body.
And then this will be up. And then we'll do another rest or a rest on the 10th day.
Yeah, because we either or. Let's do either or, because then on the 11th day, that would be then back on strength.
So we want to
training.
be rested. We want to
So
take
we
this
wanna
10th
be
day as a rest.
10 day as a rest.
And then this will be full body. And then phase 2.
Phase 2, we have to then start like.
But we'll figure this out next week, next
Okay.
Wednesday.
All right. All right.
And we'll do like mile reps and like 5x5s. Like
Yes,
the
5x5s.
complete opposite.
Yes, I like the 5x5s. I actually prefer that even more over the mile rep, just because.
I like doing like a
But it's like
like
it's
a different
nice.
5x5,
Yes.
like a 15, 10, and then like 3 5x5s
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's just like it's nice to build the strength itself, and that also that like we can see. Okay, we do 5x5. Let's say we do bench press. I don't know. Let's say 225.
Oh, and I am doing it, so I'll send you because I'll be sending you them really before I do them, right? So I'm marking down my weights that I use. You'll see.
Yeah, so I should start doing that too.
I'll just copy and paste it versus a screenshot, and then you can just switch the numbers out.
Yeah,
for what you
and I have to be, I guess, diligent about it. And let's say, I don't know, if that feels light for me, I'll just increase and be like, all right, instead of like using 20s, I went up to 25.
Yeah, I don't. I
But,
start
like,
light and it's still hard as fuck,
Right.
so I don't really care.
So
like,
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like it's yeah, it's not gonna matter because it's still gonna be hard.
yeah. And then at least because if I feel like there's might be certain workouts where we reuse them,
Yeah,
so then we can just make sure they go heavier. Like
and then do you want to do some only aerodynes and some only runs, or do you want
Yeah,
to
it'll
have
be like-
option?
I think it'll be like for legs probably it'll be all airdyne. Like it'll be both. It'll like I'll make them a mix of both, like this one was, and then I'll make some all running and some all bike.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Like the legs or lower body could be just like legs only on the bike or something.
Yeah, I like that actually, because it does give a burn, man.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't, you know what I haven't done is when we did the legs and the aerodyne, I actually never used the other side, like the actual big aerodyne on not the PT side, not the little shit one, but the other one. Have you ever used that one, only legs?
Yeah, I did today. That's what I was using today.
Was it hard?
Yeah, it's way better
It is.
because you
It's
actually
more
like feel the
challenging.
resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds like a plan. And then we'll measure up.
I'm just gonna try to eat good.
That's what I'm gonna
Like
do.
I've been good. Before Christmas, I was like, I'll have
Me
2
too.
or 3 clean meals
Yeah.
here a day,
Yeah.
and like 1 at night, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna clean up the diet. I think even more previously, and not just be so chalant about it. Just actually try and see what happens. it will just be cool to see what happens. And yeah, another reason is just like, I was like, whatever, let's just do like a fast. Christmas is done, so start off the year like on a high note, I guess.
Who could be like the top three? Like, I guess it might be hard to say. Ultimate like people to have on,
Here,
yeah, this year.
I'm gonna have to do some research.
I don't know, but like more.
You
more
think we can actually
directly
reach out to people? I guess we should. I mean, it doesn't hurt to like just reach out to people and be like, "Hey, you
Yeah.
interested?"
I don't know how it goes in the like,
And then it's like, how does it work, right?
but someone like actually somewhat. I don't know, like
Well, Spino,
known.
we're gonna have like
Yeah.
Spino.
Yeah.
We got because you had him on before.
Yeah, he's good. It doesn't seem like because we're like friends, so it's like
Right.
different than having like
It would be nice to have someone that both of us don't even know,
yeah.
right? Because it's like that's a brand new introduction. So the
Yeah, that would be
conversation-
good goal is to
Yeah.
like have someone on that like more so that or like even once a month
even once a month,
that like we don't know.
and it could be referred to from somebody else, right? It's like someone we know
Mhm.
that knows that person that can come in here and talk. We don't know him directly, but that like the common friend or associate or whatever.
But I'd say that person wouldn't be here.
So let's say, I don't know, let's say Gibson has a friend to come in here. Gibson wouldn't actually come to
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah.
It'll be the guy coming
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the podcast to speak.
Or
Yes.
just people we see that like we don't know but we know about them and it's like, hey, would you ever like come talk
Yeah.
whatever? Like
We should see if we can get one of these Knights players to come on here.
yeah. I
'Cause,
don't, I'm
like,
trying
London,
to think of like
London as the Knights, why I think there's a very high possibility for us to
Yeah.
get somebody or to
I'm trying to
know
think
somebody.
of people like do we know someone that would sure, yeah. Luckily with the people down like people that
That are
like you
here
would
than
have
coming to the
good
gym.
like connections with some cool people.
Right. I mean, how sick was it the when you had that drummer in?
Yeah. That would have been
Remember
sick
that
to
would
have
have been
him,
like that would have been sick even to approach him and be like, hey, like how much time do you got? you
Yeah.
know, you want to jump up here and just like
Yeah.
talk like
Yeah, stuff like, and I'm sure like just knowing how like friendly that he was and stuff, like he would have been like, yeah, 100%.
right. And it's somebody that you don't know, we don't know, and it's like a
We
lot
should
of people
almost
know.
try for someone like that once a month.
Yeah. Hey Drake, you want to come on here?
Yeah, well, you never know.
You never know.
You can bring Joe with you.
Yeah. That's a good goal. And
Yeah.
surprisingly, London has a lot of people that know a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, we should try and get someone for like the last week of
January.
yeah.
We'll just start asking around.
Yeah,
So
or
if
just
you
like
guys, if anybody knows, let
of
us
someone
know.
that would like be
Yeah.
cool to have on that like has got something crazy or not even.
Not even just to come and just
Yeah.
everybody's got some sort of a story to
Even
tell.
like yeah, there's a lot. Like even a local like comedian would be cool. Like someone who's just like trying to figure it out.
Local comedian, local restaurant owner.
Yeah. But the
bar
thing
owner.
is, but when I think of that stuff, I'm like, who do I know that owns a bar? And it's like, no,
Right.
we want someone that we don't
That
know.
we don't know.
Because even when you said restaurant owner, it's like three came to mind. And then it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, I know them though. I don't want to like.
But do you personally know them though? Really
Yeah,
well?
yeah. Like the people,
Okay.
like yeah, that's the thing is like when you start to think about certain things, then you naturally go with like,
What you know?
who do you
Who do
know?
you know? Yeah.
Whereas like someone that, yeah, and also like just shit that happens, like stuff that happens in the like current events. It'd be like you never know. You don't like if you don't you what's you don't you miss 100% of the like. If something happened and this person in London had like
Right. Access or
just not even just you just reach out to that person directly and say, hey, would you want to ever come on? Like eventually someone's
right,
gonna be like, yeah,
right. And then it's also like how much for example, let's say you have a police officer, right? It's like how much are they really allowed to say and talk about their work,
yeah,
right? Or like a doctor or nurse, right? Is like, because I'm sure they have like NDAs
Yeah,
or whatever, like that they're not allowed to talk about.
Mm-hmm. What do we want to do for in here? You know what I want to get?
So I was actually gonna. That was my next question. Is like, so what do you want to do for the gym for this year?
Well, let's go let's go here first.
Let's
like
go
podcast
upstairs.
first.
Podcast
Specifically. Okay. I want to get like a little on-air sign.
Okay.
Because like you think about where it is. I wouldn't mind like
what about an on-air and an actual like one of those like obviously LED and
yeah.
How do you call those signs? LED signs?
Yeah.
Yeah, on-air LED signs and maybe even like HQCo. Sign.
Yeah.
And just like on, off.
And then I want to get two like there. So I want to get two chairs for right here so that like even this one we could have facing there. Like it'd be good to have a few different sets. And I was almost like even like for the type of people that come on that we don't know, like because I was watching like I saw a couple and I was like, there's definitely a different vibe for like sitting at a table versus sitting couches.
On a couch, absolutely, yeah.
So like even that's like
so
once a month we could have a random like call it a random guest, or an unknown guest, not necessarily particularly in that episode, but once a month we could be forced to change the set or like because we could do over the like we could. Someone mentioned sitting on a bar.
Sitting at
like we could sit at the bar and have the camera back behind.
Absolutely,
that would be cool, especially because like 3 and 2, like if you had 3 people,
or like here's another idea is like sure you have a bar, bring a bartender in and just like see like all right, let's see what kind of drinks you can make or like, and we'll taste them. It'd be sick, and then be like shout out to whatever bar they're working in and whatever.
So I'm gonna put those in so. Let's
and even for the people like even listening or whatever, it's like if they have any ideas, like just let us know.
Month, 1 set swap per month.
And then we have like you talked about it the other day too, is like just regulars.
Yeah.
You know, just to come on. See what's going on, what they're up to.
Yeah. But yeah, those, I don't know, up here, I don't know what else. I do want to get a bigger TV for here.
Yeah.
So I might.
So what about taking this one downstairs?
Yeah, so I don't know. I might actually take that one in that room downstairs.
Yeah.
Because it's nicer.
Yeah.
And then at least leave this one here until I get a new one and then move this one there.
Oh, sorry. Where's this one going to go? Like right there?
No, like where in the other room where the other TV is.
Oh, I see.
And then take that TV and put it downstairs. But on the downstairs, I want to put a thin one. Like I don't want it to be like a flat screen TV, but like
you actually want to have it like that picture almost.
Yeah.
Flush against the wall.
Jade's dad has one at the. It's like it's not that big. I'm sure you can get them bigger, but they're actually sold kind of more as like picture frames. I don't think they're like crazy. They're not. It's not that they're crazy expensive or anything, but they're like they look like picture frames, and they're like set and they're like designed that like flush. You have it as soon as the TV's not being used, it's a picture. But they're like super thin. Like I want to get one down there like that. Like so I don't want to just like stick something down there that's like even the mount. I want to get it like. Yeah, even like recessed in. Maybe
that's what I was just gonna say. What about if we can just like cut out
because
the drywall,
we have
studs, and just recess it in the wall?
Yeah, we have that in our bedroom at home. It's like it's a shitty TV, but it's set back. So like if you wanted to put something directly against it,
that's pretty sick.
But that I don't know nothing. What else for up here?
But up here, honestly,
really.
like honestly,
that wall and chairs, and then after that,
yeah.
There's not a whole lot.
There's
more.
not much. Up here is actually, it's
Stuff like the bathroom. Like I want to paint this. Like I
Yeah.
would paint. Like the only thing left is like out in the hall, and like even if I painted all that white paneling black,
yeah.
and then did the stairs. But other than that, like
And then those, what do you call those?
the beams.
No, like what he's drawing on there.
Oh yeah,
There's a
yeah.
word for it.
Doodle.
Doodle. Yeah. Get like the guy to come back and do some more.
Yeah,
doodles.
like all that.
Or
It's
even
just
Mike,
like
but
that's
it's-
not me doing it. Though.
Right. Whatever we can do, we will.
Nothing. Like eventually, once I find permanent pictures, it'd be cool to get like these pictures backlit or something. Like I don't know.
It's nice because the studs are exposed, so you can actually hide the wires and everything behind
Yeah.
it. But yeah, light is key.
And then downstairs,
Downstairs, we just did that wall. It looks actually sick. I was
Yeah.
looking at it. Even today, I walked by
I
and I
know.
was like, "Oh shit!" Like
I
it
know.
looks sick.
do that somewhere else. Finish that bathroom. The other side, put barn board
Oh.
behind the toilet, and then actually for 25, like where the cubby used to be
Yeah.
on that white now blank wall.
Mhm.
I've always wanted to do like I got to dig through all my pictures from the last 10 years
Yes.
and do every like little transformation, and like anytime we rip something out to put something up, do like a
Just a
full
picture frame.
like no, like have like 200 pictures on the wall. It's like dates all the way back and forth covering that whole full wall, because 10 years will be May.
Oh shit! 10 years will be May, eh? What day? Do you know?
Like the first, like I
Yeah.
got the keys on the first and we opened on the June 1st.
That's sick. You gonna throw a 10-year anniversary?
Probably.
party?
Probably like do like a big like barbecue and
Yeah,
shit
'cause
out
it's gonna
back.
be nice. Yeah. What
Out-
about the back? What's gonna happen in the back?
Yeah, do that. Just move that container. I don't know.
We got a lot of shit to do this year.
Not as much as we did in this last year, I don't think.
And you
Like were all those lights and stuff this last year? They were probably the end of
so the lights we put on was around this time.
Yeah.
This time 2 years ago. It
Yeah,
was
I guess.
winter time, and I think before Christmas or some shit like that.
doing the white room is probably the next big project.
The white room, right when you walk through the
Like the black
entrance.
and the white one.
yeah, okay.
Either paint it all black and have 2 black rooms, or like do something in there where it's like not as like, I don't know what it is, like warmer.
Yeah.
So it's like even if one of the walls was black, that'd be cool. All the walls are way too big to do like any kind of like accent shit. It's gotta
Yeah,
be
and even on the brick itself, I think you should just leave it the paint. Even if you want to put shit on it, it's just gonna be difficult.
even 2 like I'd get 2 pictures for the
Pictures,
wall
yeah.
where the graffiti wall opens to.
Yeah.
But like you need like 8-foot pictures.
Yeah.
Like you need massive pictures.
Or you do like individual pictures combined
Yeah.
into one.
maybe do like 3, the classic 3 pictures above the couch that all,
Yeah.
but do something that's like
Yeah.
yeah.
We got a lot going on this year. And on top of that, you got to stay on top of training.
And then just fix whatever breaks.
Yeah. That's not going to be a problem.
And then I just talked to my mom. We want to do some iron, probably not Mont Tremblant.
So you want to change the venue
Yeah.
this year?
It's too late now. We don't even have a choice. But
You don't have a choice, like as in like you guys never signed up for Montreal?
no,
You didn't.
no.
Okay.
And it's sold out and everything. There's one in Muskoka, or there's one in Michigan. Muskoka would be sick.
When's the Muskoka one?
I don't know, actually. I was talking to my mom and I was going to look it up.
Like,
Because for her to, because
Aren't
she
they?
wants to do the 5150, so it has to be like 70.3 and 5150.
I see.
Let's see.
So do they usually combine those, or they usually do the 70?
It's like sometimes
It's only 50.
I don't think ever is it only 50, 5150, but like it's like usually it's usually, I don't know. No, it's all different like combos for them. Where's the
So races, yeah.
Okay, so nothing.
Hold up.
Well, I don't
There's
care
already
what
one
any-
in January. Starting this season is already January.
Yeah, oh yeah.
January 12th. Where's that one? Chile,
Yeah. They're
Damn.
all year round.
Oman. Jeez.
Yeah, like, but that's the thing too, is like a lot of people end up once they get in, like
New Zealand.
some of those would be crazy. Like it'd be cool to eventually do them more of like a destination
Philippines
/
Uruguay.
vacation.
Yeah. Because yeah.
So like when are we? March? No. April? No.
Damn, look how many pages. There's like 13
I
pages,
know.
dude.
April.
No. So what are you aiming for? June
like-
again?
Yeah, that's probably the earliest.
What about later on, like September?
Yeah, that would probably be even better. No, May's too early.
Hawaii.
June's still too early.
I wonder how many athletes,
There's the 21st.
how many do they compete in a year? Like, how many?
A lot.
So you think some guys do like
Oh,
6,
each person?
10,
No,
like
not
individual,
10
like
probably, but,
individual
like,
guys. Let's say, I don't know,
not
John Doe or whatever. Like,
Muskoka, July 6th. Okay.
Huntsville, Ontario. Okay.
So that is 70.3. See, so that's
Only
70.
70.3.
Yeah. So there's that one, and then there's one in Michigan that they were saying.
Philippines, July. Wales.
Ohio. It might
Ohio.
be this one, July 20th.
But also 70.3 though.
Yeah, but hold on, there might be a July 21st. Oh no. Is there one the 19th? No. Maybe that, I swear she said Michigan, so
Idaho. Alberta, damn.
Maine.
Ottawa.
Yeah, that's a full Ironman.
Oh, that's a full one.
That's the first year, I think, for it. Or no, this past year might have been the first year for it.
Kentucky. Czech Republic. Estonia.
Switzerland. Like, how sick would that be?
Switzerland will be sick. Oh, see, there was the 5150. I see.
Belgium. Colombia. Where are we? September. Poland.
Michigan.
Yeah, but there's still no. I'm seeing if the 13th.
So it would actually say 5150
Yeah.
on the 15th or the 14th or 13th,
Yeah.
and then the next one,
Yeah.
73 would be the next day.
That would probably be sick. New York. September. Okay, now it's getting chilly.
Now it's getting chilly, but it all. You might be surprised though.
No, yeah, not yet actually.
Once you start getting October, then that's when it's like, okay. Portugal.
There's one in Greece that they were like wanting to do that has both of them, I think. Hold on. I haven't seen a Greece one here though, have you?
Honestly, I haven't been actually. You're going too quick, so I can't really. South Africa, Colombia. Colombia has been on there a couple times.
December, yeah, that's probably it.
To be determined. Japan.
Huh. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot of 5150s, really.
Can you search just 5150?
Yeah, probably.
There are 5150. Go there. The sold out ones.
I would just do actually one of the. Oh, that's the Mont Tremblant one.
So
Does it say sold out for Mont Tremblant?
yeah, so that was my next question. Is like, would it show
Yeah.
on the website if it's sold out or if it doesn't even like
I would
doesn't
think
even
it would
like
say
like
sold
there.
out.
You can't
It'd
even
be
select
there,
it because
but,
it's like sold
yeah.
out. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, registration opening soon, and some of them say now.
Yeah, there isn't any other 5150s in Canada.
That's so weird.
Or
Philippines,
Was there one in-
Argentina.
these are all New Year. The date's not even there.
Oh, okay.
Egypt. I think that's the only one in Canada and even like close by.
I'm surprised that there isn't any in like Michigan, for
Quebec.
example.
Yeah, that's it. Well,
Damn.
even
My-
if it's not sold out, it's not even that. It's just getting places to stay.
I guess. You know what? You should just friggin' invest into like one of these RVs and just drive down in an RV, dude. Live in an RV.
I
and
would
park it,
eventually. But
why
even
not?
that, it's like it's the convenience of why we liked it is being right there. It's not like you're gonna park an RV, but I would
So-
do that. Like, but then you're like also limited to where you can drive. Like, some of these places would be sweet to travel to eventually.
we gotta blow up this podcast so we can just like the podcast can sponsor the triathlon.
Yeah. Well, give it.
Because it is
hopefully by the
expensive.
time that
It is
happens-
expensive though. You gotta think about it.
Oh yeah.
It's expensive for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even the preparation for it,
Yeah, it's probably just as much. Yeah, for sure.
right? All the like, let's say, all the equipment,
I wouldn't
All right,
even
you
be able
get
to take
started,
that
like-
into. Yeah.
but then like, nutrition, food, blah 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 blah. It
Yeah,
all
because
takes.
you're there for like couple days, like even taking all that out, like you're there for a couple days, and then it's like so that's a $2,000
$2,000
stay,
bucks.
and then flights if you take flights. If you don't take flights, then the register's like $400-500 by itself,
Right.
And then another like it's probably a $4,000-6,000 weekend just to go and do it.
All like, what do you guess? What's your guess for the whole thing from start to finish? How much does it think you cost to be a triathlon athlete?
It
10,
depends
15,
how much you want
20K.
to spend on stuff. You could buy a $500 bike or a $50,000.
I guess, yeah. That's
but like a
that's
couple thousand, so like 5,000.
average. Let's say average.
$5,000 bike.
But you buy that bike and you have that bike.
Yeah,
you can
that's
use
right.
it this year and next year.
So to take all that into consideration is, but if you were like never had any of it and you're like this year I want to like that
Start
sport that year would cost
10K
you like
easy, even more. 20.
yeah, probably more. If you got a $5,000 bike, all the
I guess the-
shoes,
The bike
helmet.
is the most expensive part, right?
Yeah,
And everything that comes with it,
yeah.
your shoes, whatever. And then you want to have a setup like you have.
You don't need to. I don't even consider
But like
that,
you gotta still ride. You can't stop riding in the winter
yeah.
time.
And then even running shoes, like how
Running
much you pay
shoes.
for running shoes, a pair or two, and then all the like bullshit accessories and stuff that comes along with that, and then nutrition and everything. like
register and then you gotta pay like place to stay. place to stay, travel, gas, flight, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's for sure. But once you have it, yeah, you have all the stuff. But it's not like you could go to an Iron, like, or probably most triathlons, depending. Like, if you could go local to a triathlon and drive there and drive back, like, it wouldn't be that
Right,
much.
so
Like,
let's
if you
say
did one in
somebody lives-
Toronto, or
yeah.
like, but even Toronto, like, they're so early, so you'd want to stay down there.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to stay. Like, you gotta come.
Then you're like $1,000 for 2 nights or one
you gotta,
night, and
you
then
gotta come there 2 nights ahead. You have to.
yeah, depending at least
So
one.
you can't drive in and then sleep and get up the next day and go. You gotta come like the night before. You gotta register 2 nights before. Register.
And then just your food and all that stuff's another
Right.
like $500, and like so even just going to Toronto for a thing, and then like you're probably $2,000-$3,000 like
the
very
only
easily.
thing that like difference between Toronto and Quebec is you're probably gonna just save on gas money. Everything else is gonna be the same.
Yeah, really,
Right?
yeah.
Because you want to have a hotel literally like close by, walking distance. where it's
Whereas like
happening.
there's ones probably like there's probably maybe Toronto, but like you could really go down in the morning. Like realistically, yeah, you could do. You wouldn't have to.
But you got to set up your bike and everything
Yeah,
the night before.
you just got to be organized.
You know who could do it? Eric probably. Eric should just show up and like, all right, guys, hold my beer, let's go.
Yeah, like you did for that run.
Yeah.
It'd be good. We should definitely do a run this year.
A run, yeah.
Even
gonna-
just a 5, even if we just do local 5Ks and then like a 10K randomly.
Yeah, I haven't done a 10K yet. Have you done a 10? Obviously you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done a 10K yet.
Yeah, but we did one almost last year.
Last year when we did, and
It
you were
was like
like,
8
yeah,
or
let's do
9.
one more. Yeah, I remember.
But
You were
even
like, let's do
even
one
when
more
we
round.
went for
Another one.
We went with people, not even that time.
Well, you didn't go with me. You went
Yeah,
with
you wore
somebody
your
else.
shoes. Remember we went with everyone on the
Oh,
water.
yeah. Okay,
You
yeah,
wore
yeah.
your Timberlands basically.
Yeah. That was gully, man. You gotta have skill for that too. Just wear
But even if we
Timberlands
do a
and run.
5K, like one 5K, one 10K in the summer,
I would be
like,
down. I would be down.
there's no reason why we can't, especially if it's local. We just walk
you know which
over
one I
from
actually
here.
want to
There's
do? Yeah.
one's
Even
here.
the one on the Detroit one.
Well, that one, yeah, that one's in like whenever that was, September, October.
Yeah. And like I do probably.
but that was
like
half. No, you could do shorter.
But
I
they're
think.
shorter. I would do like the 10K. I would attempt the 10K. I mean, why not?
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
like-
you could. It's
yeah.
for sure.
Well, it's going to be interesting where you guys are going to end up because it's like you guys are approaching. You got January right now, so you guys got to decide soon.
Well, we signed up for that one that we did last year, the Grand Rapids one.
The Grand Rapids. That was the sprint, though.
Yeah.
That was the sprint. Yeah. When is that? That was just before, wasn't it? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before.
Yeah, and yeah, May I think,
May.
and then. But there is a bunch of good 5 and 10Ks at Springbank and then downtown.
We just gotta join groups.
We could
Yes.
just we could actually organize our own,
Showtime one.
and we just go on Springbank, and like we just got to make it an actual, like in our heads, make it a thing versus just like a random Saturday or something.
Yeah, you actually have to organize it, send out invites,
Yeah,
and register, like registration.
yeah. Sign up, whatever, a sign up thing or something.
That's
I know this is just on
This is
instant
so
replay.
wild.
Yeah, we should just do that.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this year. Definitely, I think I'll even being in shape. I think this year I'm going to be actually in a really good shape. Thanks,
Yeah.
coach.
Same.
It's been a while since I've been in really good shape. And it's been like a year in the making. It's going to be March. It's going to be a year in the making since I actually started being serious about it. I think March. And that I'll come March
Yeah,
1 year.
maybe February or March. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, I think March 27th. I got it marked down in my calendar.
It seems like a lot longer than that.
Yeah, I've been training longer than that, but not like as in like have actual like program that I follow. And then
I guess because I did September to December, right?
yeah,
That's where I started doing it, and then from then that's only a full year basically now.
yeah.
When it seems like but it seems like it's been way longer than that. I don't know why.
Because like
This-
even the training that we've been doing, we change the training
constantly.
constantly.
Honey's going away
Oh, you're giving her to Nico? When's that happening?
Sunday,
Sunday? How long?
like 4 to 6 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting.
So here's a question though. You think she would come back completely changed differently? Like attitude wise?
No, not like.
Like obviously she's gonna be trained.
But it's all just like ongoing on us. Like she's not gonna like be a different dog. She'll know commands that we say as long as we're saying them and like holding up our end.
Yeah.
As far as like
But
continuing
it's like
to
4
train
to
and
6
shit,
weeks.
or-
That's like a month and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I don't think she's gonna be like I did it. We did it with Kilo. Like Kilo went.
That's true.
It's not like they come back with like new skills, but you still need to like turn
gotta-
those skills on.
So is Nico gonna give him new commands?
I don't know. It'll probably be like half. What do you use? We've used probably all the same commands, anyways.
Yeah. And then,
But like if if a dog goes away and gets fully trained, like fucking acrobatic shit through your legs and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and then comes back and the owner doesn't know any of that stuff, it's
The
not going to
dog's
just
not
like
gonna-
wander through you and do
unless you command.
acrobatic shit, and,
Right.
like whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Not even so.
I
Even
get
just
that.
like she'll just know. It's just a matter of like listening, like recall, and like
Yeah. And you got to stay on top of it.
yeah.
Right.
If we don't do anything that like, and we don't do ours, she'll be back to the exact same. Any dog would be back to the exact same dog.
Yeah.
Over
Because
time.
they'll just do their own shit.
Yeah.
I get it.
So
Damn. I wonder. Yeah, it's.
like it's always ongoing. Like
And she's how old now? Is she gonna be a year soon?
she was a year in like November.
Oh yeah, that's right. Interesting.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Interesting.
We'll have.
How
to
do you gonna make it with T though? You gotta explain to T, because how is she gonna react to that as well?
what? Her
Like for all of a sudden, like the honey being away.
Oh, she knows she's going.
Okay. And she knows it's like, all right, like she's coming back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and even now, like T's been like, honestly, I think it's just like coincidental timing where like Honey's over a year now, and she's definitely not like chilling out,
Yeah.
but like you could tell that when I put like a little bit more time and or like effort into like training her,
Yeah.
she like gets it. Like
Yeah.
T walks around with like a bag,
A bag of treats.
like a bag of food,
Yeah.
and we'll be like, "Honey, come," and like gives it to her.
Yeah.
So she gets.
So she
like,
gets, yeah.
what's going on. Yeah. She's not gonna be like, she'll be fine
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, the first few days will probably be like, man, like dog's gone.
And
It's
then
gonna
it'll be
feel
like
weird.
vacation.
Yeah, for the first maybe like, oh nice, right? Then it's just like, man, I miss my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's gonna go to Windsor. He's just gonna stay in Windsor. He's not gonna go anywhere else. Or is he gonna go up north? Doesn't he have something up north as well, like a training facility
Nico?
or something? Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's got it all. He used to go up and back and forth. I think now it's all at his place.
Now it's all at his
Yeah.
place. Okay.
He
So you
doesn't
could
need
even
to.
technically just drive.
I
down
don't
and
think
see
they
it.
want you to.
Oh, I see.
It's
I
not like
see,
a
I see, I
drop-in
see.
thing.
Yeah.
Because even my
I like
parents,
that.
my
I like
parents
that,
were
though.
like, "You want us to go over, like
yeah,
to do like?"
yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't like, because I think they take the dog, like they take him to like out in public and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
and
yeah.
like
Yeah.
to like teach him to distractions.
I wonder
and
how many
stuff.
like he's got going on. You should bring him sometimes on
Yeah,
here.
he just sold one of his dogs that he like for like
A good amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good for him, man. And it's him and his partner, right? Like
Sabrina,
his wife.
yeah. Because he still works like construction during the
Okay,
days
yeah.
and stuff, and then they do that. And she's groomer, so I think
How many does he have at one time? A lot.
more than you'd think. I don't know, like
Well, no, I remember
4
when
to-
you and I went down there, and he had this big ass Sprinter, and there was like a whole bunch of them in there.
Yeah, like he'll have probably 3 to 6 or 7 dogs at any given time that are like board and trained and stuff. Grassroots canine. That's what they're
that's
called.
his thing, yeah. And he even told me I think it doesn't matter what age. I can literally even
No, I
send
think it's just better when they're it's just like
younger.
anything.
Yeah, of course.
but-
Because I think it's like the older they are, the longer it's gonna take. I
Yeah, they're
believe.
just stuck in ways and stuff.
Right.
But we'll see. Yeah, I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see when she comes back. Yeah. Sunday. So you taking her down Sunday?
I'll have fucking yeah. Look at this.
yeah,
That's some honey.
she messed you up. What'd she do with like?
I have no idea. I mean,
were
it had
sleeping?
to have been her because she was sleeping in the bed. Yeah, I woke up in the morning. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then, like, even Jade wouldn't have like.
Jade woke up and just like, bam.
No, it's like that's a dog
Yeah.
like paw scratch for sure, and it makes sense. She's like right on your fucking head all night long.
Yeah, mine goes onto the bed, dude.
And I
Like,
hate it.
mine doesn't want to leave, dude. It's the worst.
Now that Honey's on, because she used to sleep in her crate all the time, and then
Yeah.
a few times, like Honey will go in her crate when we leave, like no problem, like, or if we have company over, she'll like spend
Yeah.
some time up there, nothing, like likes it.
Yeah.
If Jade puts her in her crate before bed, she goes like, and then we get into bed, she like, you think there's a demon in the crate. She's scratching, pulling, crying, barking,
Damn.
and we're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, with Remy, it was like we had her in a crate for the first like, honestly, maybe like a month, and then after that, it was like she's free roaming, man.
Like
And
when
she
you guys are
doesn't-
gone.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
even
yeah.
like, but even like when we're not home or whatever, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
she's
yeah.
just roaming, dude.
Yeah,
She doesn't do
whatever.
anything, and it's like she just.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong. Yeah, like I don't think
The
it's,
only
like,
problem was at one point is like she destroyed my remote for my TVs. That's
well, there's probably is a time when they're like between 6 months and a year
Yeah.
and a month old where they're like
Yeah.
might
And-
do it.
And now it's just
Or-
like she knows what she can touch and what she can like
Yeah.
do, and that's it. And we'd be probably like chilling on the couch, and then when it's like, dude, like 9 o'clock hits, she knows when we're going upstairs or
Yeah,
whatever.
no, if we did that when we were gone, somehow the house would be on fire when we came back.
Yeah.
Like Honey would destroy everything.
Yeah.
Not that she destroys lots of stuff, but she doesn't destroy it because we're
Right.
watching her.
Yeah. And then at the beginning, Remy used to sleep in my closet. So she was like, she would go up and just sleep in the closet, dude. I'd have my closet door open and she'd go into the closet, sleep underneath my clothes. And that's it for like months. And then she would just come onto the bed in the middle of the night. I wouldn't even like register that she would jump on. But it's like she wouldn't come on your head. She'd just go down to the feet.
Yeah, I would sleep better with Kilo in our bed than Honey in our
Right.
bed.
And then she just like go in between us. And then when you gave me that Kilo's bed, that's off the ground or whatever,
Yeah.
so I put that in front of the bed, and she would, that's where she sleeps currently, and then at some point in the night she would just like
Yeah.
get up from there and then just come onto the bed.
I have another. That's just like the material one.
That's just the material one, and she likes it.
I should give you the one that I have downstairs.
The wooden one.
Yeah. Or is it too big?
That's too big. I like the one that you gave me.
Yeah.
It's nice. It just fits right there, and she just goes on there. and then that's it. And then at some point she would just come up like to the bed.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know. They
it'll
like
be-
it, man. They like being close to. That's the
Yeah.
when they're most vulnerable. You
Yeah,
know,
I don't
like
think there's-
she never would sleep in in the living room or whatever by herself.
Yeah, no.
Always comes to like us. Always.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
for
even if
sure.
she stays down there and let's say she's sleeping and watch TV and we go upstairs, literally 10, 15
Yeah,
minutes
she
later she
comes.
comes.
Yeah.
Dogs, man. Interesting.
So it'll be
creatures.
weird.
It'll be weird, I know.
And then
Well,
it'll
if
be-
if you want any, dog love, you can more than welcome, be like bring Remy over. Even though she's psycho.
Not really.
No, not really. I had her here the other day and she was fine, but
Yeah.
after the walk, so she's tired,
Yeah.
so she's like, whatever.
It's crazy that Duke goes for 2.5 hours a day.
Duke?
Yeah.
What do you mean 2.5 hours?
To the dog park.
Oh, dude, Alex is there like. I saw Alex today at the dog park, and it's like he would go there and be like 8 o'clock and till 10:30,
Yeah,
11.
that's what he said.
He's just out there, just doing his thing, whatever.
I mean, that's like the type of dog you get though when you do that.
Right.
Like, that's
But it's good. That's why he's so lean. You see how lean the
Yeah,
dog is?
yeah.
It's like, it's such a nice dog, too.
Yeah.
And he's got him trained really well,
yeah.
too.
Well, they're just way more less distracted and clear-headed when they get
Yeah.
exercise.
Yeah. And that's what I have to do. I mean, you know yourself. It's like, you
Yeah.
gotta, with big dogs, you can't just let them sit
No.
there. You got to, like,
Walk them,
walk them,
stimulate them.
stimulate. Exactly. Otherwise, they're just like, they're not meant to sit.
No.
They're meant to be out there and
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
like, roam.
Oh, what else?
No, but I think we got ourselves set, what we need to do and what we want to do.
Okay, so we got to do that. We got to get one.
So we got January 1st. We got to figure it out quickly.
Because I think there are a couple people that would be down for January. We got to start thinking of like, because you got to assume that like, if once we start asking people, it might be months before they actually like,
Correct.
and like really, we still don't have any like, like it's a kind of a charity thing for them to come on.
Not really much we can offer them right now.
Beer, Pizza Project beer, or whatever. I guess people like it's just like, I guess the type
Some
of people that
people-
are like out to get something out of it though. Like
Some people might, be like, I don't know. Some of them might be nice enough and just like
Yeah.
come on there and.
but
It
we
all
gotta
depends.
start like reaching out. I'll start like reaching out to people, or like we gotta start brainstorming that people,
Oh.
local people.
We should just like brainstorm once a week and
Cool
just like
people.
think about. Pull up a map of London.
Or even just like shit you see, like even just like, not to sound like, but like breaking news stuff on you see on Instagram,
Right.
like to be like, oh, let's reach out to that person, see if they want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Or obviously people that have like just like it doesn't have to be anything that's like a one thing, but
Right.
like nights would be cool. Like we'll definitely start to like.
Nights. What else? do
But
we have
then
in
what? You
London?
just like would you just like would that be something you just like DM London Nights and be like, hey, this is the deal. Is that if anyone's ever interested in coming on?
I don't know, and it's like
I
how
mean,
do
the
you,
answer is yeah. I feel like what do you got to lose by just trying that?
you can look at the roster and just like privately
Yeah.
like because
Yeah,
those
yeah,
guys
yeah,
are
yeah,
not
yeah,
like
yeah.
I mean there are professional athletes obviously,
Yeah, for sure. Do that. That's what I mean. It's like do that and then yeah.
and then see if it's like hey like why not
Yeah.
some of those guys might be like oh shit like this is nice, let's support local.
And I got nothing to do on a Friday. Who cares? Like
And then what else do we have? You have the what other team is here? You have the basketball team.
yeah, which I don't know dick about.
You have Western Mustangs,
Yeah.
right? It's like what's
yeah,
stopping out to reach out to like one of these like football players or
Yeah.
basketball players.
Yeah. All of the above,
Head
yeah.
coach.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, go
Did you
from
see
there.
that? Here, did you see the Diplo?
Yeah, I heard about it. That he went on like he was on what, LSD?
Yeah.
So did he admit that he was on LSD?
Yeah. He's like,
What's the most conventional place that you've done LSD?
Right now?
Right now?
This is in the helicopter
Oh
right
my
now.
god.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Please tell me
I'm not even lying.
you're tripping right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But it's like a light.
Wow. Okay.
It's like a light trip.
Wow. A light trip.
A light.
Wow.
How do we look to you as weird
Okay.
as we do in real life?
This is wild.
I don't even always see it.
How do we-
Camera. I don't even see that. They won't let me look at the screen. So I'm not
how do we look to you?
Show me that for a minute. Oh, you guys look beautiful.
Of course we do. Yes, of course.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Wow. Hey,
So you're like microdosing.
Yeah, a little bit. I think I might have macrodosed.
I think I might have.
macro. Oh, okay. Was it the LSD spray?
No, I got little droplets.
Oh, okay. We
That's
should
awesome.
pronounce it legally.
We should find out it's illegal, he says.
What was your cut?
That's funny.
That's awesome.
That's another thing is like, we should document our,
Trip.
yeah, when the time comes for that.
Yeah, and then we can rewatch it and then
See what
decide
we
if we
wanna
want to
do.
like post it or not. But we got to do mushrooms soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely do them on something like this. It's just depending how much, I guess.
Like, okay, when we
You
did
don't
it
wanna
in the
be
summertime, for
ridiculous.
example,
you
like
don't want it to
I would
ruin
probably
it.
like just stare and then I wouldn't even like talk because I'd be like,
we
focused on
would just sit here. What would have happened is, probably, but
Right?
we would have just sat here for like 3 hours doing a podcast and not turned anything on.
No, we probably turn it on, forget to turn it off, maybe.
Or it just dies, and then it's like,
Yeah.
it died.
But it's like
an
I
hour
feel
ago.
like I would just be like focused on whatever, and then it will be silent for like 30 minutes. But we wouldn't
Maybe.
even think it was like 30 minutes.
know.
We would think it was like 5 minutes that we didn't say anything. Or like
Stuff
a
like
minute.
that, you gotta just like,
Like think about this, for example, table. You're looking at this table, and you're just like, oh,
I could be like, I could see the
yeah,
it colored in.
right. And then I don't know, like LSD would be. I'm still scared of that shit. It's a chemical compound, so
I don't really have interest in that.
I'm fine with the mushrooms, and that's all.
Okay, you want to do a rematch?
We can do a rematch off camera.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay, so we'll see who we get for next week.
all right. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.
Peace.
Until next time. Thanks for listening. See ya.